Diamond dance on my teeth, 100 bands on my jeans. Got some niggas that's gone, pray my niggas get free.
What's good? What's good, y'all? You already know what it is. Young E-Class here with another episode of Kites. We here on episode 26. Episode 26, and here we jumping into that visiting room. We jumping into that visiting room, baby. We finally here. We finally at the visits. I'm finally about to get some street love, like for these last little couple of whatever it was, running around the prison, learning the ins and outs. I'm finally able to get up in the visiting room, man. The slip come back, visiting slip approved, everybody on my list approved, everything approved. You know, like, Jack, get on the phone. What's up, man? Who come? You come to see me? Mom, come see me. Who you bringing up here with you? Blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm young. I'm just like geeking for some love, for real. So, yeah. So, we about to jump into this visiting room thing. So, as I approached for my first visit, I'm asking around, asking dudes, like, what's up with the visiting room? How the visiting room is? Like, you get to sit with your peoples, you get to do this, you get to do that, what you get to do. So dudes, one of my Sean, man, he off the chain. He like, man, I be banging in the visiting room. So I'm like, damn, for real? He like, yeah, every time I go, I don't play no games, I'm going straight in there, I'm going up. My wife, I'm going up. So I was like, I heard that, man. I was like, I got to thinking about it, though. I was just like, dang, maybe I could, you get me. But whole T, my situation a little different than the average, because Mom Dukes got to bring whomever to see me, because my people's not over 18. No, I'm 16. So my visits, they either 15, turning 16, or they just turn 16 or something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't got my order or nothing yet. So I still got state clothes. I got to go in there with the big dumb state clothes, blue DOC thick jeans. Them jumps like, man, them jumps feel like carbon fibers. Blue DLC shirt. Yeah, man, I was really looking forward to it, man. I was psyched to finally, you know what I'm saying, feel my peoples, because I done been through, you know what I'm saying, I've been through trial, sentencing. I got sent down a 5, got sent to DOC, was at DOC for however long, couldn't get no visit there, because you got to be there a certain amount of time, they either thinking about getting a visit. I wasn't there that long. I mean, the long enough for the visit. Then, you know what I'm saying, get sent the road and gotta wait for your visit slip to go through and all that type of stuff. So it's been some time since I had, seen my peoples. So I was really looking forward to it. And, dudes was telling me to, you know what I'm saying, what to do in the visiting room, what not to do, what to look forward to, how to finesse, how to get the most out of the visit, what time to come to get the longest visits. And my peoples already know they're going to come at night. They're going to come on a night visit. They might come evening, but 9 times out of 10 they're going to come on a night visit. They trying to get around the traffic or whatever. Even though coming from out the way to coming to the cut, probably like good 45 minutes. Good 45 minutes for real. So yeah. So, right, so I guess the call down to tell you, hey, they calling you up here, calling you for a visit, man. Then, I'm like, oh, they calling me. So I'm trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I already hopped in the shower, got my new DOC stuff. And this is even more crispier than the regular stuff. That stuff be like walking like I'm like 10 man. How stiff it be. So I'm going up in the visiting room. You walk up in there, it's like a horseshoe type for real. You know what I'm saying? You walking in there, sitting down, waiting for your peoples to come in. You get to see your peoples come down, they walk to you, you know what I'm saying, hug, get the hug on. I walked out the joint, hug him, dap up. Man, my mother hug her first, that's my man up. Then my female friend right there grabs and we kiss and she put something in my mouth. I'm like, I almost choked. I forgot that, you know what I'm saying? I told moms to bring the money up there. And you know, moms is a veteran with the jail smuggling stuff. She come up in that lower time. Yeah, we already know moms come up in the lower time. She used to smuggle stuff in on me going up in that jump. Going up in a tent city. So, you know what I'm saying? Get the bread, put it in a little compartment in my shorts. Boom, that's under my steak pants. So we just on a visit talking. I'm telling them like what it's like in there. And they peeping it, they peeping. So the first thing they get noticed is they like, bruh, you up in here with real grown men. Like these niggas is huge. And I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers be in here lifting iron all day long. For real. So, yeah, they noticed that. Then they also people like, you know what I'm saying? People walk up by, what's up, Elmo? They calling me Elmo. So they like, dang, dudes rocking with you up in this show. So I'm like, yeah, man, be coolin', man. Just be coolin'. Get my hustle on. I be trying, you know what I'm saying? Stay out the way for real. Stay sucker free. So, I'm in the days for real. Cause I feel like I ain't see them in forever. And to get this contact, cause you know, it's glass down mall, bro. So to get this contact, this feel good, man. Mom's looking good. She smiling, just, you know what I'm saying? See that I'm good. Homie looking good, female friend looking good, just, you know what I'm saying, hold hands and feel hands and stuff. So we go up there to take the pictures, man. Pictures is everything. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dudes get their mind at, for real. So I go up there, take a picture with moms first, you know what I'm saying, take a picture with my homie, then I take a picture with the female friend, holding her, we kissing, we up there going crazy for real. So, we're going through the motions of kissing and hugging and feeling. And the cameraman know the dude. The cameraman know the, you know what I'm saying, play with the camera, to mess with the camera, mess with the film and all that stuff. Because this back when we was still getting Polaroid, they was giving us the Polaroid pictures right on the visit for real. So, while I'm up there with her, I get called. Like, you know what I'm saying? They call my name. So I'm like, what's up? So the sergeant lady, this dark-skinned lady, she called me. Everybody always told me how cool she was or whatever. So I go see what's up with her. And when I go walk to the back, it's like 3 male officers, like a high ranking. They right there. So I'm like, what's up? Like, McLaren, we gotta terminate your visit. I'm like, what? In my head, I'm thinking like, oh, they must have seen the bread transaction. But they ain't say nothing like, come in, we got to. They was just like, we got to terminate your visit. I'm like, what you mean you got to terminate my visit? So I'm like, what you mean? So they're like, yeah, we got to terminate it. So that's when the dudes was just like, I could tell they wanted to like, they was looking at me like, so I'm like, what's up? So I'm thinking they about to tackle me or something. I'm like, what's up? So they like, man, we gotta terminate your visit. So I'm like, man, nah. I just got in here, man. I know this ain't been no hour. So she like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, you up there with a minor. So I'm like, I'm up there with a minor. So I ain't know what I'm like, I'm up there with a minor. It didn't compute with me. I didn't understand it. I didn't know. So I'm like, minor. In my head, I'm like, I went to web. Like, only minor I know is minor elementary school. Like, I don't know what they mean by minor. Like, you up there with a minor. I'm like, I'm up there with a minor. And like, yeah, you up there with a little girl. You up there kissing on a little girl. So now I'm peeping the attitude. I'm like, oh, they think I'm on some sex prep child. I'm like, I'm a minor. So dude look like this, and the other dude look at the other dude, and they look at what's her name, like Reese or something? I forgot the sergeant name. And she like, how old are you? I'm like, man, I'm 16. And they was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, man, I ain't no grown man. I'm like, y'all thought I was, they was like, man, I apologize. So the dude, whole attitude, because at first he was, I think they was looking at me like they wanted to jump on me or something. Like they want, like, you hear me? So they was stunned. They was like, my bad, man, my bad, Slim. I was like, man, yeah, I'm a minor, man. And he was like, oh no, go ahead back to your visit. Like, we apologize, man. And they just was looking at each other. Then they still was looking at me. And they was like, you got your ID on you? So I pulled, got my ID. They was like, yeah, just grab your ID after the, you know what I'm saying, after your visit. I was like, all right. And my date of birth on my ID, 88. I'm an 88, baby, you hear me? Go back to the visit. Now my peoples know it. They like, man, what's up, you all right? So I'm like, nah. I really didn't want to tell them what just happened because that was crazy. But I was like, nah, they was up there tripping because, man, her was kissing and they was saying she's a minor. And I was confused until I told them I was a minor. They thought I was a grown man up there kissing on the 16-year-old. And they was like, oh my, for real? So everybody was on the visit just tripping. So for real, they ended up letting me stay in that junk the whole time. So we just up in that junk, cooling, man. Mother had to pee. They let my mother use the bathroom, let her come back. And that normally be like a no-no. But yeah, it was cool, man. I was just up in there talking. I was floating for it. I ain't gonna say I felt like I was home, but I didn't feel the constraints and the confinement and the pressure of being in prison inside of that moment. Like I really was like, I was in the moment. I was really in the moment, man. Just talking, bouncing back and forth from conversation, making sure I give everybody the adequate attention and making sure like everybody comfortable in the visit. Ain't nobody getting bored. But for real, they wasn't, because they was asking me so many questions because they just looking around. They just like looking around. Then we heard the sound. Dum, 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 dum. So we looking. It's Sean. He up in the, he hit. You could he couldn't even control himself. His back movement. he knocked. But ain't nobody say nothing to him. Like they ain't called the Cole get called, nothing. He's up that joke going ham. I'm like, damn. I was like, oh yeah, he one line. So my peoples is like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, he getting this bag, you hear me? So I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying, looking at my folks like, yeah, what's up? We on that. She like, nigga, please, I ain't doing nothing. I was like, oh. But you gotta remember, we kids then though. She ain't ready to do nothing like that, especially in front of my mother. Like, shit. I don't know what I was thinking when I thought it was gonna be something. But like I told you, my mother a soldier though, so if something would have happened, my mother would have been like, you hear me? My mother was a soldier. So I'm also giving my mother the rundown. I'm like, yeah, once what you gave me, once I get the double flipping that up, like we ain't gonna never really have to worry about no bread and that, you hear me? And that's on everything. Boom, after the visit, we go to get a visit over. You know, you gotta get strip searched and all that. They're going through my stuff, so I'm just making sure I could, you know what I'm saying, make it through what it do, or whatever. So I'm like, bet I get through. I'm jetting on my bad, y'all. This guy got over getting sick, so I'm jetting up to the jump, man, because I'm ready to call. I'm ready to start getting my own. So I don't gotta keep getting fronted or looking out. Now I'm up in this jump with the kid ass. So I'm like, man, what's up? I'm like, what's up? So, boom, now I'm on. Off the break, I'm on. Some cans, bust some joints down, bust a few joints down the pouches, bust a few joints down the pouches or whatever. Then bust, man, I bag up I bag up like 3,000 bullets. I'm in that junk bagging up bullets like crazy. Cause my mind, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking like I want a bunch of commissary off the break. I ain't even really thinking about money right off the break. But that's why I got some pouches for first. I got the pouches for, you know what I'm saying, dudes who gonna come grab 25 a pop. I might undercut the market. I might take 5 off, $20. Get that. Bullets, they going for $3, $4, whatever the market is. It might be going for $2, depending on who got it, how much the back on the jail, how big other people bullets is, if they getting you dust. Cause I'm trying to sell, I'm trying to jam. I want to feel the feeling of hustling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to feel the feeling of hustling. Like, I'm getting excited. Because this all mine. All the profit is mine. No, none of this is going to nobody but me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm psyched too. And I'm looking at what CDs I'm going to order. I'm like, bet I'm going to get, no, my mind went straight to what I knew. I'm gonna get all of those Wayne Jones, get all the Tupac Jones. I'm gonna get Rich or Die Trying. I'm gonna get I forgot how many they said we could get. So I remember a dude coming to my cell like, hey, you heard that new Jeezy? So I'm like, Jeezy? I'm thinking he's talking about BG or something. He like, Jeezy. No, this one. Was this one that Jeezy dropped? Was this one I'm trying to think. I gotta remember. Because I don't think this happened. I don't think this was. I think, let me see right quick, y'all. 101 Motivation. Yeah, this was it. Yup, this was it. Yeah, I wasn't tripping. This was 05. He was like, man, you heard? I'm like, hey, Jeezy. I'm thinking he talking about BG. Like Jizzle or G. You know how sometimes they was like, they called him, hang up with Jeezy. I don't know. I thought he was talking about BG. Because I was going through all the motions of trials, this, that, third, DOC. I never heard nothing about, you know what I'm saying, Boys in the Hoods. And nah, I did. So I was like, nah, I was like, I ain't know BG dropped the new one. He's like, nah, I ain't talking about BG, I'm talking about the Snowman. I'm like, the Snowman? What the hell I want somebody called the Snowman? Like, I didn't even associate it with, I was like, I just thought of the Frosty the Snowman. So he was like, nah, this junk hard. So he brought his Walkman down there and brought it. And I'm looking at the cover. I see this bald head, chubby dude on it. And I'm like, dang. Look at the back of it. I'm not really interested. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really truly 100% interested in listening to it. But I don't have no CD player, I don't have no TV, I don't have nothing right now. So I'm like, I'm about to go ahead and get this on a spin. I cut it on. I ain't gonna lie to you. Soon as that thing come on, I used to hit the kitchen lights, cockroaches everywhere. Now I hit the lights, marble floors everywhere. Somebody call a cop on the roof or the goose. I was like, damn! I'm like, what's this? I'm like, this is your crack. I'm getting this. So I put my list together to get my CD player, my TV and everything, put that thing up in there. And then I was talking to my man. He was like, man, you sure you want to get like O's? You don't want to get nothing? I'm like, man, I need that stuff. I need what I know. I need what I know, crank. It ain't like we can order no mixtapes and stuff right now. We only go order straight CDs. So boom, I'm going up. Next visit come. Shoo. I'm sweet. I get to go on. I'm going on my next visit. I'm talking to Mom Dukes. She brought my cousins up there. We up in that joint. And Breezy. She brought one of my best female friends up there. We talking. She's just telling me everything that's going on the streets. What's going on with this, that, and the third. She was tapped into the music. She rapped herself, so she was telling me what's new, what's hot, what Lil Wayne doing. The visiting room, we go there taking pictures. The visiting room was like, man, it was just my getaway, bruh. Like it was the getaway, Slim. It was the getaway like crazy, man. Grab some more money, and that was a play. Go in the visit room, get the money, hustle, send money home, send money home, send money home. I take some of the money I sent home. Mom bring it up there. I ain't really never used a trip off what she did with the other bread. I ain't really trip. I just, as long as I got what I need to, you know what I'm saying, keep it going up in that John commissary. Gonna be straight. Everything gonna be straight. Waiting on the packages to come. Everything going beautiful for real. People telling me about Family Day. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta see how I'm finesse get up in this Family Day. Then it was a big thing going on about, like, on Family Day, because it's Family Day. Like, if you're not married and your female friend is just a friend, they just like was stomping down on letting friends come to Family Day type stuff. Like, it had to be your family. So dudes, you know what I'm saying, made some noise in the jail. So they like, bet, we gonna have a sweetheart ball. So it was a banquet. It was like a banquet, and then dudes invite their significant others that, you know what I'm saying, they're not married to. So I was like, bet. I was like, man, this is up. So I'm psyched too. I'm like, oh, we about to be up in there off some, like, I guess, because, you know, I ain't good to go to prom. I got locked up before prom and all that. So I'm thinking this going to be like a prom. So I don't know what I could imagine it could be. I'm like, a sweetheart ball, that's sweet. Then they send the paper around. My whole heart break. My whole heart break in half. Cause like, my visit couldn't come forward because my visit is not an adult. My visit need an adult to come up there. So I was shook. I couldn't go to the sweetheart ball. I fussed a little bit, made some noise, talked to. They like, nah, I'm like, just like your visit can't even come into jail without an adult. So that's not gonna work. I was blown. I was hurt. I was hurt, man. I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I was hurt. That was the only thing about. That was the only thing about. I mean, not to use the word the only thing, but you know what I mean. That was being young in that joint. Like, my visit always had to be brought up there by somebody, like, all the time. I needed somebody to bring my visit up there. My visit couldn't just come, like, never. And man, it's cool, but it's like sometimes, like, you can't never get no, you know what I'm saying, privacy, cooling with your, you know what I'm saying, with your peoples. You gotta always be in there with your mother, or get your brother to bring them, or get your cousin, or somebody that's of age to bring your peoples to come see you or whatever. And that wasn't the first time. What I told y'all happened on the first visit about them stopping my visit from seeing me kissing, thinking I was in there, like, doing something to Amanda. Like, that wasn't the only time it ever happened. So that was something that was annoying as I don't know what. But it was what it was, man. I just took it on the chin for real. I had to deal with it, but getting on visits, man, was different, man. Getting on visits was like a temporary release for real. And then, yeah, we gotta go back and face the reality. When you go back, you know what I'm saying, you up in the bunk thinking about your visit. Me, I used to go back and I started writing letters, like writing whomever came to see me or whatever. That meant a lot, man. That meant a lot. And then, I get my package. Get my TV. I get my TV, I get my Walkman, get my CL20s. They stopped letting the big radios come in, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, stick with the CD player, get all my CDs, get some sweatpants, tank tops, get some undershirts, t-shirts. So now I just like going to visit, like looking, you hear me, looking sweet. So now I got my TV. As soon as I get my TV, dude's like, hey, y'all got a DVD player rental. No, first they had a VCR rental. So I'm like, man, I don't want that big VCR myself. So what we used to do is we figured out how to finesse it. One dude to rent that junk, and he'd send a wire down to all the cells, and you could put like a regular wire. You put it in the back of your TV, tie it up together, and tie it all the way up, and then you could hook on to the wire, and whatever they watching, you can watch. So they got the VCR watching the, you know what I'm saying, freak movie. The only thing is, like, if they stop it, pause it, or rewind it, like, how many times they rewind, like, you don't got no control over it, though. So you gotta sit there and watch it how they watching it, but man, it's better than the freak book. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the freak books in there, you got, like, Black Girls, Butt Man. Even though it's called Butt Man, there's no men in it, it's all women. It's just about butts. You had all the different freak books in that junk. But when you get that movie, when you get that VCR, that thing different. So I ended up renting the DVD player. Boom, so I'm in the cell, about to hook it up. And they at my door, about the police come out, run me down, about to shake me down. So I'm like, man. So I grabbed a Cheez-It box, put a DVD player in it, and put it in my shorts, and put it in my dip right here, and come out there like, man, what was y'all doing? So, but I'm talking so much shit, they just like, man, come on, let me shake your shit about the shit, come on, man, let's just make this easy. So I'm like, all right, man. So I step out, got my shorts open, and they ain't pet me down, so they went, gonna shake my cell down. And I forgot the DVDs. I'm like, damn. So they like big booty this and black girl, blah, blah, that. I'm like, damn. So then I feel the DVD player slide. So I try to open my legs wider so it won't slide down. I try to open my legs some more. So I'm like, dang, man. I'm like, this jump about to fall. So I'm trying to go to my man cell next door to go to Terry cell so I can like slide on the jump. Then the cords fall out. Police look, come straight up and pet me down, finds it, takes out the DVD player. I'm like, damn! So I gets caught with a DVD player. So they keep checking my cell down, they find out, put me back in the cell. Take the handcuffs off, take the DVD player, the DVDs. Then they come back and take me down to the hall. I sign my ticket, all that stuff. Go back up there. So I put on a ticket for a hearing. So go for the hearing. So I go for the hearing. It was some days later or whatever. I go for the hearing. Oh, let me get back over. So before I go for the hearing, so when I come back up there, the first one dudes is blown. They like, dang, he got knocked over the DVD player already. God dang, so I'm like, man, I ain't even get to watch the junk, bruh. So this was just a bad week for me. I ain't even get to watch the junk. Everybody laughing at me, whatever. So that the next day I go on a visit. Grab more cash than I normally grab. Getting big-headed now, being greedy, I grab way more cash than I normally grab so I could go crazy. Boom, I'm up in the shakedown joint. And I was lazy about putting the cash up because they weren't even really shaking me down no more. I put it in my pocket. Man, them people was getting me to do something. Man, they grab that cash, they get the counter. I'm like, yeah, you can have it. Writes me up for that. So now I got a ticket for a DVD player and the ticket for cash. So I'm like, oh man, dang, bro, I'm blown. So I go for the tickets, and they basically don't want to give me sale restriction if I lose my visits. I lose my visits for 6 months. And I got some short time on sale restriction, but I'm hurt about my visits, Slim. I'm hurt. Then I'm like, oh, I hope they don't try to take the people on my visitor list and take them off or anything. And then I don't want to even tell my mother for real that I got jammed up. So she already knew about the ticket with the oh damn, my mother. I never told her this. She already knew I had a ticket with a DVD player. I told her I lost my visits for the DVD player. I ain't tell her that I got caught with the cash and it was lazy. But this would save me on the tickets for both of them. When I went to the hearing, they didn't have the money or the DVD player. They didn't have neither one of them. They didn't even have pictures of the money. So for real, I should have beat it. So I was like, cool, I'm going to take this, not make no fuss about it. And in like a month or two, I'm going to write and ask to get my visits back. But I lost my visits, man. I was sick, bro. I was sick. But, man, only thing I can say is that really, like, had me, like, forced me to do, like, my time for real. Like, it really forced me to do my time for real. And be, like, focused in prison. Because, like, them visits used to have me really, like, I used to be sick, bro. I used to be sick after them visits, man. I used to be sick, man. I like, that's when I knew, like, I was like, bro, I'm too young to be in this junk. I used to be sick, bro, because I used, you know what I'm saying, get pictures, dudes come see me, especially, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm young, so that's when the Steep Techs came out, like the Steep Tech North Faces and different stuff started dropping. And then we started wearing different stuff. Dudes, man, come to see me in the Prada stuff that I never even knew about. Like that. I didn't know about design. I knew about name brand clothing. I knew, but I looked at that like adult stuff. Like I ain't really look at that to get flying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, like I was just seeing stuff and they telling me about stuff. Dudes got whips now. Dudes getting their own spaz. Some dudes got jobs. Some dudes trapping. Some dudes, like, they be like, yeah, such and such getting that bag. Such and such got a whole, such and such. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes started copping weight. Like, it was different. Like, we ain't talking about grabbing no ounces. And I'm talking about dudes getting 20 pounds and 30 pounds. And, like, dudes growing up now. Dudes getting man money. Dudes ain't getting Jordan money no more and stuff like that. So, like, you know what I'm saying, being on a visit, it used to make time go slow. You'll be sick. And then, you know what I'm saying, chilling with the little women friends and all that stuff, the little hugs and kisses.